Welcome back to Good Day State Line. 7 years ago, Megs Emanuel lost her son Brody in a terrible accident. Now she's remembering him with Brody's flowers, Brody's babies, and you're here tonight to tell us about this. Thank you so much for coming in.
No, absolutely, my pleasure. Thank you for having me.
I know this is like a really hard, emotional week for you.
Yeah.
But even more important to talk about it right now.
Exactly, yeah.
Okay, so your story, so you tell us the story you want to share.
Okay, so I guess it all started when Brody was in 8th grade.
Okay.
He had a fundraising thing to do to raise money to go to Japan for a student abroad.
Sure.
And he started selling geraniums to all the people around our town, and you know, it's a small town, everybody knows everybody. So.
Yeah.
And then we went to go visit my grandmother, who's in a nursing home, and he was just like, nobody comes to visit. She has a roommate, and the roommate, we were always her roommate's only visitors. And it was just so sad to him. And he's like, you know, I need to do, he goes, he wanted to do something special, you know, so he went back and to all the people who had already purchased these geraniums, he asked if they would donate them to our local nursing home. Every single one of them said yes.
Yeah.
He went to the nursing home and found out he had to get like 75 flowers, so he and another friend raised all over town for days and got enough to supply all the ladies in the nursing home with you know, these beautiful geraniums. And then you have my at that time kind of quiet, subdued boy hand delivering these and getting kisses and, you know, cheek squishes and all that, hugs, and he loved it, absolutely loved it. And so when we lost him, it was 7 years on Tuesday. You know, it was like, it took me a couple of years to figure out what I needed to do, what I wanted to do to really let his legacy live on. And I'm like, I got this Facebook reminder. It's like, yeah, that's it. So we'll raise money, we'll take care of the ladies in the nursing homes in our town, and, you know, just be good. And it blew up. Like, it blew up. And so like, okay, well, now we have all this money, we only buy so many flowers. So we spread out. We did a bunch of places. We did our town. We covered in Janesville, Whitewater, where my grandmother had been staying, and a couple other places. And then every year it's just kind of boomed on and on and on. And it's been an amazing experience to go and you gift these women these beautiful flowers, and they're just so moved, and they're so, you know, they feel remembered.
Yeah.
And it's been it's a big deal, and you get some that are, you know, tears, and some that, you know, you see every year, and I still have my flowers from last year, and they're so proud. And then last year we decided to add on Brody's babies for the first time. I have no idea what I'm doing. I'm like, yeah, we'll make this work. And so we purchased some really realistic high-end baby dolls for mothers in memory care, because it's been proven to, you know, help lower anxiety, depression. A lot of them get off, you know, antidepressants and other medications, blood pressure stuff, because it just kind of calms them down. And it was just absolutely breathtaking last year to hand you'd hand these babies over, and you see this transformation just immediately. These women that they'll start cooing or singing lullabies. We had one woman who we were told she just doesn't move. She's just in that state where, you know, she's pretty much, I don't want to say comatose, but you know, she's far gone in this Alzheimer's journey. And you know, we placed the doll in her arms, and she kind of, you know, you could see her look at it, and we came back later walking by, and she had it all the way snuggled up to her neck. Oh my God, I'm like, lady, you know. And a couple others just like this, you know, we had one that particularly warmed my heart, where she just went around to all her friends in all the rooms, and like, this is my baby, look at my baby, you know, and she's just gushing, and everybody was so happy for her, and this is a wonderful experience.
It's such an incredible way to remember your son, especially when you break it down to when it originated, when he was in 8th grade.
Right,
it was his idea to warm all these hearts around Mother's Day, and that you continue to do it now.
Exactly. And it's hard work. It's a lot of stuff, and it's the time of year is kind of,
it's hard.
It is hard, but it gives me also a distraction to say, okay, this is what he wanted to do. He would be really proud of this.
Oh, for sure.
And so it helps, you know, push you through the stress.
So when does the deliveries all happen?
So this year we deliver on Saturday, so the day
Okay.
before Mother's Day, so it'll be May 7th. And all the flowers get moved into my garage next Thursday. I've already got like boxes and boxes of babies, and my husband is wondering where they're all going to go. So yeah, they all get out on the 7th. We've got volunteers. It's completely, 100% volunteer run.
Yeah.
And they love it. I've got volunteers that come back year after year. Some that are like, oh, I can only come in the morning this time. Like, fine, we'll take all the help you can get whenever you can do it. And they just love it. It's been great.
And so you're still taking donations.
Always.
So that's where everyone who's totally moved by the story can be a part of it. Super simple. If you scan that QR code on your screen, it'll take you right to the Facebook page to donate. I know that you can also donate on Venmo, which is super easy, right?
Right.
That's great.
Even I can do that.
Anytime Venmo is a part of it, I'm like, sold. I'm going to donate right now. And PayPal as well. Megs, thank you so much for sharing this story.
Thank you for having me.
It's so awesome to be able to share with our viewers. Coming up next, we have more Good Day Stateline with the Rockford Dance Company.